So in this problem, we have circle A, given here, GFB equals 27, DE and CB are congruent, so those are marked, and DEB, this whole length, is 186. Find BC, measure of that, and the measure of angle GDE. So all the work to find BC and DC are here. So first, to find BC here, we would work around so that we would have the value of 127. So if we look here, this is a tangent and a secant. So we're going to take this minus this, and that's going to equal 27 when you divide it by 2. So we set up the equation here, then we multiply it by 2, and then we get the measure of arc DC equals 132. So then, when I want to figure out how much we have here, I call this 2x, but really 42 is how much is right here. I don't have to figure out that part. I think I have a typo here, so I'm going to change that just real quick. This is what BC equals 42. So that 21 doesn't make a difference. But since BC is 42, then this is also going to be 42. So then we have GDE does not equal 21, but since these two arcs are congruent, that means that half of 42, this is going to be 21. So the measure of arc BC is 42. That's how much is left over when you take the 182 and what you find to be 132, and what's left over is 42. And since this is 42, this makes up 42 as well because they're congruent, but it's a subset of the 186. Divide that by 2 because we have a chord right here and a tangent. So a tangent chord is 1/2 the intercepted arc. And that's how you get the answer of 21 for that angle and 42 for the measure of this arc. Finally, the last question that we have here is that we just look at the givens to start. CB is 71, DAE. So DAE is 87. So I gave you a central angle, tells you this part, and BFE is 100. Measure of angle CGD is 21. So I don't know either of these two arcs. So I have two different ways we can set this up, but then we know that the whole thing has to add up to 360. So you could set it up with one of these equations. It would work out okay, but I think this is the easiest equation for you to use. Then one of these, depending on which one you're thinking of. So if you're thinking about using this angle, y minus x times 1/2 gives you 21, pretty straightforward. Or you can use the tangent to do y plus 71 plus 87 minus x. And that divided by 2 will give you 100. So I used this one in my work here. X plus y equals 202 from this, and y minus x equals 42. So 2y equals 244, so y equals 122. So 122 minus x equals 42, so that must mean x equals 80. So with that information, then I'm able to find my answer pretty seamlessly. CD equals 122, and BE equals 80 degrees. It's a nice application of a system, and it uses the tangent and the secant applications. Once again, if you have any questions, please just email me, and we'll fill out that review sheet now with all the different types of angles. Happy Pi Day!